This is a repeat of before, but wait, chat finds another stash as well. So it looks like everyone has some different play up their sleeves. How's it all going to play out now? We'll find out as replays finally falls to the storm now. 4 players remaining. Chap trying to get some vision here. There it goes. You get the nice VOV. This time we're stepping up one more time. You get to see how many angles are in play right now. Chap, 5 fish left in the inventory. Bizzle clearly in the lead with 12 right now. And this is looking like Bizzle's game here, Balla. I don't see how anyone else can come back unless they find him in the midst of... We're on the tail end right now, the last leg of the competition right now. Looks like Benny Hogman and Cypher PKM get more ambitious with the drop spot now, landing directly on top of the Gen G crew right now. And oh my gosh, Meowsicles is in the battle right now. He's down in the thick of it. Remember, his AR hits for so much HP here. You can see Benny's in a very bad situation right now. And oh my gosh, connects all the way through. And look, Meowsicles jumps in the fight and actually helps out to catch Maddie as well. Jeez, what is happening here? The chaos.
Oh my goodness. Meowsicles just saved Benny from the backside of that. I mean, he did play that fantastically, but it looked like he was getting chased.
Monstrous loadout, the fish, and bringing him into the end game. It's all about gathering the resources.
Only making to the normal mode, but also just to the smaller amount of players in the lobby, smaller amount of team. Don't forget that there's been a change this week as well to these zones.
Here, though, looks like there's a little battle right now at the agency. Unknown, Kanata, and Assault rolling up. They already had given up the Shark. We know that. Looks like now they're playing off a little more center map here. Salty Springs and then quickly rotating on in right now. A little bit of fight here. Assault looking for better angles. This is what it's all about. And he's going all the way with the C4 now to throw them off the high ground. And remember, agency in this format, in the normal format, you can't imagine this team has a lot of loot, a lot of material. Not at all. So hard to gather here, let alone gather across 3 people in a normal Fortnite setting.
And they are trying to get the drum gun now. Last time it was the Shark on Nate Hill and Funk Bomb, but this time Assault going on to another very, very strong team. The team coming out of West right now, and there's going to be a ping disadvantage, so they're getting on the walls very aggressively, although I don't know if they necessarily know exactly who's landing or who they're facing up against. A game of incomplete information. So Arkham and Epic and Rex on the back foot right now. They're trying to hold on to the drum gun and hold on to what they got out of the vault.
And that's one thing you guys might be noticing is, yes, Epic Whale does not run a shotgun, not in any game mode. If he has the drum gun, he will heavily rely on it. You can see here, pay close attention. If he jumps in this box, he will delete a player. Kanata's kind of realizing that. He's going to back up now. He's singled them out, forcing them lower and lower towards the vault, trapping them. Still looking for angles right now, playing it nice and slow, trying to see if they can optimize or capitalize on a mistake, quite honestly. Looking for control of the box now, Balla. He's getting closer and closer. That's their wall. Slowly running out of space here. Epic's gonna get tagged for a headshot from Kanata. And ooh, the shotgun shot in return from Arkham, the champ of the West right now. He's gonna find Kanata here, and now all of a sudden it's not looking so good. Assault's gonna get wrapped up as well, and just like that, they capitalized on the mistake, pushing in. It's like they fell for the bait.
Absolutely. It looked like here, we're looking at Bizzle, Emad, and Mega, and look at what they're doing. They've got a chopper, and they're going over Slurpy Swamps. They're going over all this fishing route, and that's how they gain themselves the fish, at least the base of fish, to start things off in the end game, to start them in contention for this. So just looping around through that entire loop path is huge.
And they're quite honestly the only team that's really close to the heels of Young Cal, Xextra, and Macwood, who are in first place, only a 6-point difference maker. If they go out, you can get them out early enough, or, you know, kind of get the elims you need and swing things in your favor. That will be your team that's taking a stab for first place right now, the closest to the throne. Jo, Snyrot, JDW, and I'm keeping it that way, so I'm trying to keep it uniform.
Same. But every battle is different. Yeah. No, sorry, they're on the front side of this, and they might get into another fight. Ninja and company has always found somebody to engage with at this stage of the game. If they're not careful, it's going to be JDW and crew who are lurking right behind them.
That's the question, right? Did they learn from the previous battles? We'll see. These early game engagements have so much risk for players, especially in that resource pool. So it's a matter of committing or running, and Ninja and his team are going to use the pads here. I like what they did. They set those up well in advance. Now they're trying to cut across and, ooh, actually breaking the pad right there, forcing Vivid to get stuck behind. And now Ninja has to double back, as does Colazo. And this is what we mean by committing to the battles. Look at all the resources. Now throwing all those grenades, and Ninja is going to find JDW, who's stuck on 1 HP now. He's going to fall into the river. And this might be a free 3 points here. Balla, things are really swinging in their favor right now. Yes, JDW is going to get found by Vivid now, and they're collapsing into, I'm going to sign this guy. This is J-O-Mock. They're collapsing on J-O-Mock right now.
There's no escape, especially as the C4 gets thrown right on top of him. Although, all of a sudden, Snero has come up on the high ground. He's C4, Colazo, no damage found, though. And now, a 1 versus 3. It's basically just throwing all the explodes. Possibly just get some damage done on a Vivid. Possibly can take him out if he can get in the box on the side of the wall. Yes, he goes. But no, Vivid backs out in another box. And now I think the team is going to be here to back him up.
That's right. I'm seeing it now. They're going to break him down. And now he's in a box by himself here. He is going to successfully manage to get back up to height, as Vivid, Ninja, and Colazo are just hunting him down, working all together. Ninja doing the chop down of the builds, not letting him get too comfortable there. He couldn't build. Here's Vivid back against the wall now. Ninja coming to the rescue from up above. Let's see if he can find a shot. Vivid's gonna find the one he needs. Everyone's gonna fall in. And there, Sneerock goes down.
So Snero loses the backside of this. The 1 versus 3 unfortunately does not go in his way. He looks like he's by himself. He's gotten a big base and then left it, essentially. Here's the nades. It's not going to find anything unless Zate goes back for whatever reason. We'll blow up that base, get the real estate, possibly now get that drop that's in fray. No, they're actually going to use the crash pads to go right on top of Zate. They know where he is, apparently. He's underneath the docks, though. This is going to be hard to find, but I think Bugha and crew know about this situation, know that this can actually play out for them.
You gotta think about it, right? They saw the fresh metal. They know, wait, this guy's gotta be so close. And this is why they're rolling up so aggressively onto the shack here. But the chest, being that he left the chest, might be just enough to stay in. And no, Zate tries to be very cheeky. But, you know, you're talking about the IQ and game sense of the best right now. Bugha's gonna find Zate here and wipe him up.
In the box on top of a mountain. We're looking back basically to where game 1 ended up playing out in terms of the Misty Meadows type ending down south. Reverse 2Ks, Keys, and Slacks are not actually in position, even though based on how the zone played, we should have expected them to be already down on that south side of zone, given that they play in Slurpy Swamps.
See the heals being thrown here to Bully, leaving the top of the box open. That was actually kind of cool. The mini is just being chucked across. One of those newer mechanics being utilized in these now bigger base team mode game modes here. Coming out of that solo season, we haven't seen too much utilization of the throwing feature. Seems like it's going to be more and more, you know, prominent come the trios game settings here now. Bugha being active right now. Again, this team so very active, trying to see what they can find. It's Keys he's going to take shots at. It's not going to find Keys right there. A bit of a hit and a miss. Close to reverse as well, threading the needle there. They're going to have to fully build out. Yep, it's going to be the material sacrifice. Playing it safe now. Grenades are going to be so close as well there to connect. All these shots just to force them to build so that they can gain that lead there. Notice Bugha didn't have to build at all because he was doing the firing. So that's the difference in being the alpha in the rotation.
Oh, this is good play moving forward, though. Who has the heals? We definitely see a drop-off, a significant drop-off in the amount of players alive at this stage of the game. 4 squads have gone down already. Stretch Bugha Commandment obviously had the one of those to make that happen. He's going to back off. Big shots coming off the side of the mountain. There's a lot of room, actually, even still at the side of the mountain, so I'm surprised to see those. Funk Bomb and Nate Hill are coming down off the hill with Bully.
I was going to say, Bugha found Keys right there in the building, so just rolling up to the squad that was hiding out. They're going to get taken out, at least find Bugha. Now, all of a sudden, they have the lead in this battle where they were opened up with on the fire with a 77 shot. So we're seeing all the angles right now. Reverse 2K is somehow going to avoid all the fire coming in from the mountain. I think that's Avery, Ewok, and Crew, Zypha sitting up top, firing in. Versus losing keys now. It's only up to Slacks in reverse here. They're so split up, I believe. No, they are going to find one another. Slacks cutting through the buildings now. And yeah, you do see Zypha up there. Turning back, though. So aggressive, so active right now. They're not here for the heal-offs. They're here for the fights, trying to close the gap here, Bala. They're jumping in now. Bugha, heavy sniper in hand, already threw all the nades here, forcing Nate Hill and Bully to box up. Slow down, hit the red light. Funk separated on the side as well. That minigun, we know how good it is in team-based modes. If he just finds the proper angle, this could all be it. And there again, throwing of the fish.
Definitely could be. Commandment, Bugha, and Stretch are playing so aggressively in this game, and I think this is definitely what we expected coming off into the back half of these games. Nate Hill getting sprayed from the mountain too. No, I believe that's actually Bugha on the backside. Commandment gets in the box and ends Nate Hill immediately. A great shot from the side, and also the great pressure from the hands of Bugha. Stretch, though, gets beamed. All of a sudden, I think that was from Bully down below. I don't even think there's a third party in this fight at all, even though there should be off of the mountain, but there's just not enough teams there.
Yeah, Bugha's looking out for the third party right now with that heavy sniper. If anyone looks into the fight, he's going to meet them with the heavy. As Commandment, Stretch now still hunting, working with one another right now, trying to see what they can find. Knowing that they already took out Nate Hill. They know what team they're fighting, Funk and Bully. What's left of them down below. We're actually going to catch the zone too here. This could be really big for them because the material, they'll be able to grab it. And oh, they get the best of the best loot right there. It's the grappler.
Ninja actually in a fight, he's still up. He just took out Zexro. Meanwhile, Bugha, Commandment, Stretch are going to try to clean up this entire fight. Find Bully, the last player left on that squad. There's a crash pad actually interrupting in this one, although I think they could use that to phase up, but Bully holding on. Funk is coming from the backside, so there still is 2 remaining, but there's a score, and Funk makes this so difficult now. Commandment has to clutch up. Bugha also alive in this fight, holding on to this. Bully, though, knows the HP situation. He wants to get into this box.
Commandment trying to keep him alive, throwing his teammate back, but the shots are still coming. Bully's trying to push all the way through. Bugha now getting hunted down by the rest of Funk and Bully here. Commandment going for the save. Bugha's going to get ironed out right there, and Bully now finds him, harpoon into the box. He's trying to get in on Commandment here. Cancels the heal for Stretch. Commandment looking to crank up. He has so much material, the cat, in the normal game mode. Means that this fight can last for quite some time. And yes, he's going to take the grappler, try to escape. Probably the best thing he can do here in this situation. Explodes are coming in. The focus from the rest of the lobby. Yes, he's going to be found out there. Avery on heights from a distance is going to fire down and take him out. Now they're harpooning for the gear here, trying to see what they can grab. Edgy and Riverson, though, come in and jump on all the loot. So they're not even going to be able to grab what they earned. They kind of stole away there, the free point, though.
So looking in the distance, Scoped, Chap, and AV have high ground. There is Ninja, Colazo, and Vivid. Innocents are there, the game 1 winners, and Arkram by himself. Wondering if his teammate's still alive. No, I don't think so at all. I think he's still trying to fight this entire full... No, there they are. Arkram, Rex, and Epic Whale are still all alive going up against Innocents and Crew.
And we talked about Macwood, Calc, and Zexro potentially being taken out by Ninja's team, and what that means for the lobby is that Emad and Mega, Bizor still up in the game. You saw them comfortable in the mid game, so this is their opportunity to actually take first place, that consistency. But Arkram's jumping in, and he's going to find Jared FPS there. Takes out that entire team. Tilt going down with him as well to Epic Whale. And just like that, they find themselves another 3 Elims, a full team wipe. Now 2 teams falling to them. Here's a look at everyone left in the lobby right now, and yes, I do still see Ninja's team in the mix right now. There, Vivid, Colazo, each have several eliminations. Very, very active right now, Bala.
That it is, but you know what I'm not seeing active in this lobby? I know we saw Ninja take out Zexor, but where is Macwood and Calc? Did they actually finish this off? Ninja and Crew has 5 eliminations total. So it's possible they took out the entire squad of that, and it's possible that they now have made it so that Bizzle, Mega, and Emad can take the lead in this game. Obviously, Ninja and Crew might rise up the ranks significantly, but I don't know if they can actually overtake the first place. What it's done have given everybody else in the lobby hope, for sure.
Means first place is up for grabs right now. Ninja in a interesting fight here. Ship and Stammies. This is the second time now we've seen these teams collide here, game after game. Yes, there it is. Scoped on height. Chap and AV perched up, looking out at different angles. You get to see that POV right now. Here's AV looking down at the fights. He sees the shots being thrown about from Ship and Stammies, basically providing assistance to Ninja, who is under pressure. Here's Ninja's POV, still on the fight right now, hunting someone down. He is gonna find it. Benny gets instantly eliminated, but the C4 is gonna answer to Ninja. Now he loses all of the shield. It's okay, he does manage to bounce back. Oh,
now
man.
it's 6 elims for that squad. AV, Chap, and Scoped have lost the high ground against Epic Whale, Arkham, and Rex, but at what cost for that team as Scoped starts to make them pay? I believe they've already gotten a knock. Yes, that's Rex down and out. Whereas the drum gun of Epic Whale, he doesn't even have shield to really contest this, and also the minigun gonna make them really pay for going for that high ground. I think they still have it. I think they're still holding on, but I don't know if they actually know that and have that information.
Emad still in the game right there. I'm only seeing him as a solo. No, there's Mega. Okay, so he still has his crew. That's the team to look out for. This is the team who's been the most active right now. 6 elims, as we said. These are big points for them. They were trailing behind the back page. This is a big rising tide right now coming in for Ninja, Vivid, and Collazo, who are looking pretty good, but Ninja's got to back up to heal now. Still so much going down. No, Vivid gets knocked. Ship is actually going to catch a little bit of revenge here for Stammies and Pledge. And Stammies is still in the game. Also, no shield, though. They're all split up. Look at all the shots. The lobby is literally collapsing on them. He's backed up kind of into corners. All the chaos now. Remember, the zone is only going to keep falling into the center here. It's only going to get crazier and crazier. Stammies is going to fall finally to Avery. On height, though, is Scoped, AV, and Chat. No heals in their inventory. We know they did pick some up, though, just earlier, so we'll see how much they have. Kind of crazy right now.
Still see Ninja somewhere getting a couple elims, but we are down to the last 11 teams, and we are this penultimate zone up on high ground with Chap, AV, and Scoped. Obviously, Ship by himself, I think, in the last moments. There's first appearance in these last final moments. He does have a bandaged bazooka, but not much more. He's definitely got to find himself elim. Mega builds out a box right next to him, so that's possibly a cache that they might be able to tap into. At least an extra bandaged bazooka, which will have dividends there. Finally, the end of Collazo and crew, but they did have at least 7 or 8 eliminations in this game. That's definitely huge. That will rise them in the ranks for sure. Chap with what looks like we have 11 floppers for Chap. Scoped and AV are starting to work their way down and find more. Funk Bomb is by himself in this game. There's potential there for him to have a lot. Mega has 6. Visual and Emad, how many do they have? This is time where the splits are going to come in because we're in 9th zone. We got one more to go after this.
You might be thinking, why isn't Mega healing his shield right now? It's because he wants to save it for the final moments. It's all about the HP and surviving that, optimizing. Avery with 4 fish right now, trying to figure out what he's going to do with his flopper stash. He's by himself. There are players nearby. Quick edit on Bully. It's only going to find a little chip there, but these are all controlled walls by him, and he's forced into the zone right now. Great edits on the backup here. Look at Chap does not care, quite literally sitting up top, emoting, enjoying the sun right now. Must be nice. As everyone else is in a completely different kind of, storm of turmoil here, Bala.
Yeah, 100%. Mega down below trying furiously to break through these boxes, find extra fish, and feed them to whoever it is who's going to be the heal-off designated in this game. Bully has 2, and he's actually going on the aggressive. He needs to give this up to maybe his teammate, Funk. AV on the other side. Can he actually win this fight? This is huge. Right now to the stairs. Yes, the flip. And he takes out AV. Well played from Bully. And there's a launch pad there, but where's Funk so he can get down? There's a bandaged bazooka. He's got to feed this to his teammate. Here's Mega going down. He's dropped the slurpfish. Edgy trying to go against Edgy. Sorry, Emad trying to go against Edgy. He gets taken out. And now Funk Bomb, 12 floppers of his own, does not get the fed. He has a bandaged bazooka, no weapons available, and in a box, he really has no escape except a couple of edits on the backside of this. Yes, he does. And we're down to 7 players left. Chap with 11 floppers. He has a big say in this, but Bizzle with way more fish than anybody in this game, and I don't know if there's a bandaged bazooka available for him. It's possible.
This is a repeat of before, but wait, chat finds another stash as well. So it looks like everyone has some different play up their sleeves. How's it all going to play out now? We'll find out as replays finally falls to the storm now. 4 players remaining. Chap trying to get some vision here. There it goes. You get the nice VOV. This time we're stepping up one more time. You get to see how many angles are in play right now. Chap, 5 fish left in the inventory. Bizzle clearly in the lead with 12 right now. And this is looking like Bizzle's game here, Balla. I don't see how anyone else can come back unless they find him in the midst of all the builds.
Doing the math, it's definitely Bizzle ahead, but there's more, loot down in this ground, in this entire mess of builds. It's possible that somebody could find a Bandage Bazooka. Chap is looking for it. He's out of fish now, though, and the timing is not good for him, so he's down and out. It's just Senton. Funk is still in this tube. Bizzle alive. He's got 6. Funk Bomb now moving, possibly out of fish. Chap goes down as well. He's got a Bandage Bazooka. He can move with this and still get more. I think it's going to be Bizzle, but the big cash. Is there any fish? No, frantically looking. He's got nothing. Bizzle still with 3. Who's the last? I believe on the other side, it must be Scented down below. Yes, it is. Scented healing off, and Bizzle's starting to break through. Who's got more fish? It's basically the question. 1 more for Bizzle. How many for Scented? Because that's what it comes down to. Bizzle, is there anything more in your box? No, he's done. He's out. What is it? Scented? No, he's Bandage Bazooka. No, just barely about to get the shot off. The refresh. And I think it would have been enough at least to make this a full-on 50-50. It's Bizzle.